What's good, YouTube? This your boy Will, the Indicator Trader, and this is the cap for June and how I do my markups and what I am doing for the next trade. So y'all gonna see me mark up every pair on here, every single pair, and what I'm expecting and what I'm waiting on to see. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start from the separator. We're gonna go to the daily time frame. So we're going to see May started from here, and this is where May ended. And we can clearly see that it was a low to a high point. 1 second. So we all can see that it went from a low to a high. So the first thing we're going to do, take our fibs from the lowest point to the highest wick, from the lowest wick to the highest wick. I am getting over a cold, guys, so my voice might be different. So boom, we put it on that wick. If you guys don't know how to do the control, because you're going to need the separators, you hold control and you hit Y. Control and Y. That's how you turn your separators on and off. So now, let me show you guys my my levels on the Fibonacci as well. So if you don't have, just pause and add all these levels, the levels that you don't have. Add them in. Pause the video. Add them in, because all these levels are valid and they are powerful. Because it's a monthly time frame. So I just moved it. Let me refix it. Let me refix it real quick because I just moved it by accident. You got to make sure it's accurate, guys. Make sure it's on them wicks. So now look what we have. We have a bullish Fibonacci for May. So now for the whole month of June, these are the areas that I will only trade. Since it's a bullish Fibonacci, the buyers are more powerful. But we can also sell in this. So these are our buy zones for the whole month of June. Literally, that's how long this fibs can be used. 61.8 and down, we are looking for buys because last month was bullish. And for for the sales, we are looking for -27 and above for sales. That's for the whole month of June. That's how long you can use this fibs. That's why it's powerful, guys, because this is how long you can use this fibs. So now for the whole month, these are my zones that I will be waiting for price to touch for AU. Boom. For the whole entire month of June, I will be waiting, watching the market day by day, waiting for it to head up or down to one of these levels. And then I will wait for my WCM.0 to match it. So now what I would do is I will go to the 30-minute time frame and wait for one of these levels to be hit. So let's go to the 30-minute time frame. I'm going to pause this video until we get to the 30-minute time frame. Guys, we are on the 30-minute time frame right here. So what I would do for the whole month of June, I will wait for one of these levels to be hit, and my indicators will have to match my bias. So these indicators that you see on the chart will let me know if the buy down here is valid or if the sell up here is valid. I don't know what happened to the red box, but -27 and up, if it's valid, I will know based on what the indicators look like when it's in that area, guys. So let me tell you what makes it even more beautiful. The sister of AU, Usdcad, does the opposite of AU. So if we're looking for buys on AU, that means we're going to be looking for sales on CAD at the 61.8 as well, and buys at the -27 on CAD as well. So I already know that these two pairs correlate, and you can use that in your favor, guys. Like literally with this Will WCM, which is WCM 2.0, you can utilize that correlation because what's going to happen, if AU is in a buy setup at the 61.8, then that means CAD would be at the, sorry about that, guys. So that means if AU is in a buy, that means CAD will be in a sell. So that means CAD should have a seller's fibs if AU has a buyer's fibs. So that's what we're going to see now. We can see starting from May, it was a high to a low. So that means we have a bearish Fibonacci. So that means sales will be more dominant in June than buyers will. But we also have buyer areas. So boom, we have our fibs set perfect. So starting from here, we already know that we'll be looking for the sell on the seller's Fibonacci from the 61.8 and above. So from this zone to this zone, if it hits that 150, we're out of here. We're gone. And for the buy area, since it's the seller's Fibonacci, it's the negative 27 and below. So you see how they both are opposite? You see how they both are opposite? You can utilize that in your favor, because if they both are matching, easy money. That is the best way to hedge for real. That is the real hedge. This is how you really hedge. You will buy on AU and you will sell on CAD if they are matching, okay? But you always take the setups when they come. So look, now I'm going to go on the 30-minute time frame on Usdcad, and I'm going to pause the video. So here we are, guys. We are on a 30-minute time frame. So as we can see, these are our sell areas up here, 61.8 and up. And these are our buy areas. Looking at the way the bands are, which is the TMA bands, it is already heading down, guys. You see how the red and blue is already heading down? That is a good sign that we might have a buy coming. You know, we have to drop down. We have to drop down 88 more pips. So I know people like, if you know you have to sell it down, why not take a sell? That's called being greedy. I have one bias, and I am not going to trade unless it hit one of these levels, negative 27 and 61.8. So if that means, if it has to go down, then that means, guys, we can expect a sell on AU as well, because as we can see, the red and the blue on AU is pointing upward. So you see how they're already correlated. They're already correlated. So you can see AU is pointing upward. So that means we might get a sell at the negative 27 as well as we get that buy. So where price is at now, it's 128 pips away from it. So this month of June, we can probably see a nice correlation move. Expect that upcoming June. Okay, so you guys can see this video is proof of what it is to come. So let's go to GU, guys. So immediately on what I see on GU, we have a big sell coming up, because the daily is in a setup on a seller's Fibonacci, on the seller side when it comes to the TMA bands. So now with me putting that, now let's see the Fibonacci. So I already know we have a huge GJ sell coming, because the daily is in a sell, and the 90 EMA is already above the blue, which means on the daily time frame the sellers are already in. So we have to be very, very patient on that sell setup, and knowing that we will be going with the daily time frame when we catch it. So seeing here, we have a low to a high point. So that means we have to drag our fibs from the low to the high. Guys, I caught this GJ sell right here. Nasty, nasty, nasty sell. That thing dropped a 900 pips. If I know next time to hold it that long, because that was a 6-6 sell move. But it's crazy that I caught it literally at the very top of that, like literally somewhere up here, and it dropped that now. Like I didn't even know that it did 900 pip drop. Like looking back at it now, that's crazy. And the reason why I caught that, guys, because it was a big negative move over here on this side. Do a little recap on why I caught that trade. I caught that setup because it hit the negative 100 right here, guys. Let me just take this fib off. So we doing a little back test on why I caught that nasty sell point, because the sell came on my 30-minute time frame and it hit that negative 100. I know that's the high level. So on the 5-minute, when I seen the price change back down, I took a loss at the negative 27 area. And then I took a win when price went back up. It gave me another sell opportunity on 30-minute time frame at the negative 100. I got back in, caught about 150 pips and got out. But damn, that is crazy. It dropped all the way down there. I would have passed the first phase literally if I would have held that that trade. That's crazy. But yeah, so let's get back to what this video is about. We see a low to a high point, so seeing that the daily is already in sales, that is beautiful. So now what we're going to do, since we see the daily is already in sales, we already know that we want to catch it up here. You know, we want to catch that sell. We know if we catch a sell up here, that is going to be a hell of a ride down. Hell of a ride down, because the daily is already en route. So what we want, this is our sell area, but we are still buying GJ. We are still buying GJ, but we do know the overall move is sales. But we are looking for sales above the -27 and up, since the monthly fibs is what it is. So this is our entire sell area for GJ. Looking at the Fibonacci, because on the easiest way I can explain it to you guys, if your Fibonacci is bullish, your sell areas are the negative areas. That's the easiest way I can explain it to y'all. If your Fibonacci is bearish, your buy areas are the negative areas. That's the easiest way I can explain it to you guys. So always remember that. You can always come to this video. If you forget anything, you can always come back to this video. So look, guys, we have a bullish fib. So these are the areas that we'll be interested in. We want GJ to keep going up to this -27, because we catch this massive sell, it would literally drop down 1,000 pips easy, because the daily is in the sell. If we go back to when the daily did the sell setup, when the daily did its last sell setup, it was over here. Same setup that we can see now that's taking place. The daily would have told you to sell right there, because the Will Truncator, the Will 4 entry point actually closed red. So if you took a sell on the daily, you would have caught 400 pips. And you went -600 pips. But the price overall, the nasty move dropped down literally 5,000 and 6,000 pips down. So that is what I'm expecting over here to do the same thing. So if we look in the past, when a sell setup comes, it's dropping 5,000 pips. So that means, how do we catch that? Well, we spectate. If we go back and spectate, and let's see the fibs that it gave us when it was above, guys. Let's spectate the Fibonacci areas that it gave us when it was above. So starting right here. So look, starting right here when it was above, let's spectate this month. This month was a bullish Fibonacci, so we would have already knew the sell areas for this month. So look, we would have pulled the fibs out from the low to the high point right there. We would have pulled the Fibonacci from the low to the high point, and we would have already knew that our sell areas was up -27 and above. So we would have already knew our sell areas was right here. We would have already known. So let's do a little recap on this. So look at this. So boom. We already know that the daily is in a sell, big sell setup. So look, it hits the -27 with us. Like, it literally hits the -27. So if we catch it somewhere up here, we know we can hold that for a massive sell-off. We just got to catch it at a monthly -27. So that's what's happening now, live. So if we do a little back test, let's just do a little back test for this whole entire month. So let's keep in mind now. Let's keep in mind that that's the sell area, but right here is our buy area for that month. Our buy area will be down here for that month. So we're going to back test, and we're going to see if the 30-minute would have caught that. And this is why you guys got to literally understand what the system does. So I'm going to pause it, and we're going to do a little back test, and let's see if the 30-minute caught this massive sell. So I'm going to pause it, and we're going to go to the 30-minute, and we're going to check it out. So guys, we are back on the 30-minute. So again, guys, we already know that the daily is in a massive sell. So let me get rid of this red box because it's blocking some things. But remember, we already know that the -27 is the sell area, guys. So look what happens when it gets there. It hits the -27. So I already know it's a massive sell area. So I already know we hit the -27. So from there, I need the WCM to show itself. The first rule come. The red and blue goes fully above the purple. That is the first confirmation that the sales is matching the -27. That means that this area is valid and price will be falling down because the red and blue bands are above the purple right here. If I go in, you can see when the red and blue is touching. Remember, I already know we hit a massive sell area. The -27 is my first area that I'm looking for sales. After that happens, I need the first sign that the sellers are in the market. When the red and blue went fully above this purple, you can see when the blue is touching the purple, the moment it went above right there, that was my first confirmation that I'm finna sell. I'm going to sell. Now I need the arrow. The arrow comes right here. I'm ready to get in. I'm ready to sell this thing. Indicators base, you get in right here and you have a stop loss of 100 pips because it's a monthly move, so you have to have 100 pips. So right here it'll be naturally 100 pips for 200 pips, but remember the daily is in a sell setup, so you know this is a massive sell, so you want to go for a lot more. So right here we lost the trade right there. We have another way to get in, which is the last entry, excuse me, that I always tell you guys about. So boom, you lost right here on this candle. You can get back in one more time when one of the indicators closes red. So boom, you would have got in one more time. Now if you lose this, that's it. That's why I tell you guys, risk management is everything. So you get in again, you would have went and draw down 30, 40 pips, and then boom, it went down 200 pips. Again, if the daily is in a sell setup, you know that this sell would be massive. So what I would say, 500 pips, 500 pips maybe. Yeah, 500 pips, get out. You know, even though it's going to drop massive more, 500 pips, get out if the daily is in the setup. So you guys can see why that sell was massive. Because we hit the monthly negative 27 while the daily was in its sell setup, but we was able to catch it the right way, the highest. And we lost one and we caught it. So regardless, if we went for 200 pips, we still would have been up. We still would have been up 100 pips. So risk management is everything. So I just did a little back test to show you guys what I'm looking for now. You know, because the same thing, that same move that we just back test that won is happening now. Right here. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing is happening. The daily is above and we have a bullish fib. So we already know we're going to be looking to sell. So the same thing that you just see me back test, that's what we're going to be waiting for June to catch the massive move. So you guys can see that's what the play is on GJ for this month. If we catch it, it's going to be massive. So get in that signal group. If you're not in that group, right now it's $55 to get up in there. So you can get in a group or you can purchase the WCM and learn and go through the session. Once you purchase it, we got to have a 3-hour session so I can break it down fully, one by one, step by step, how to use each and every indicator that's on my screen, okay? So I'm going to go back to the 30-minute on GJ. And that will be done. So we already know we already have our areas that we'll be looking for the whole entire month with GJ. So I'm going to pause it and come right back. Alright guys, we are back on the 30 minutes. So this is what I'll be waiting on the whole month. GJ will either have to go up, hit by negative 27 for me to look for sales. But that's what it's looking like it's going to do anyway. Looking at how the streets are curving up. So it looked like we're going to have a beautiful sell coming for GJ this month of June. If it dropped all the way down to the 61.8, I will buy it if my indicators are matching at that area. So let's go to EU. So now we identify EU is also a low to a high. So we're going to pull the Fibonacci out from the lowest point to the highest wick. So the lowest wick to the highest wick. That is how you do this. If the separator is in the way of the candle that you need to see, just remove the separator to get the most accurate fib. Boom. And add the separator back. So now this is a bullish fib. So guys, where would I be looking for buys? Where would I be looking for buys? Let me see if you get it. In a bullish Fibonacci, where would I look for buys? If you said 61.8 and below, you are correct. Remember, where would I look for sales? Where would I look for the sales right now, y'all? If you said negative 27 and above, you are correct. Because remember, I said, whatever Fibonacci you have, if it's blue, you're looking to buy. So in the negative areas, that's where you look to sell. In a bearish Fibonacci, you're looking to sell in the 61.8 and above. You're looking to buy in the negative areas. That's the easiest way I can put it. So right now, I already know for the whole month of June, for the whole entire month of June, I am waiting for EU to go down to the 61 to buy it or up to the negative 27 to sell it. I will not trade unless it does one of those, okay? That is the discipline. If you want accuracy, do what I am telling you in this video. Do not trade until it hit the area. What it is, the indicators makes it easier for you. Let me switch to the 30-minute. The indicator makes it easier for you because once it hit the area, you just have to identify the rules of the indicators. That's it. That's literally it. The system is already designed easy for you. You just got to understand the system. That's all it is. You guys see me winning. You see me winning. You can do the same thing. You just have to go through the session. You got to go through the class. You just got to go through the class. Right now it's on sale, $250 for the 3-hour session. You get 3 months free with the Will Cash Money Arrow. After that, it's $55 monthly. With the $250, you get 3 months free with the arrow, because the arrow is the icing on the cake. Without the purple arrow, you won't have really no advantage, basically. So basically what I'm doing, as I can see, my 30-minute is already heading up. So it looks like we're going to get a sell on EU up here. Again, another sell. Another sell on EU. We might get another sell on EU. Potentially. Oil price can go down, hit the 61.8, and then we take it up. But for me to sell EU again, because we caught a sell on EU last month, it has to either go down to the 61 for me to look for buys, or back up to the negative 27 for me to look for sells again. So that's what the play is on EU. I cannot trade until it goes to one of those levels. Discipline, guys. That's all this is. So let's go to GU. And these are the only pairs that I will be trading, guys. These are the only pairs that I am trading. So starting from here, because this is where May started, it was a low to a high. We can all see that. So because it was a low to a high, we need to drag our Fibonacci from the lowest wick to the highest wick. Boom. And since it's a bullish Fibonacci, guys, where would I be looking for buys? Where would I be looking for buys? If you said the 61.8 and below, you are correct. This whole zone is my buy area. My indicators are going to let me know when it's ready at one of those areas anyway. My indicators are going to let me know. That purple arrow is going to let me know if it's ready to buy. Where would I sell? See if you guys know. Where would I sell right now? Where would I look for sales? If you set the negative 27 and above, you are correct. My indicators will let me know if it's ready to sell at either one of those areas. The indicators will let me know. So guys, I have it already easy for me. So now I will go to my 30-minute time frame and wait for one of those areas to be hit to take an entry. Now guys, what you got to understand is, first you have to pay for the class, which is the WCM. $250, that gets you 3 free months. After that, it's $55 a month to continue using the arrow. That arrow is a post notification that comes to your phone, so you don't have to look at the chart. Once that arrow get hit, you can look at your phone and see if you got the alert. Because the rule number 1 is Fibonacci area must be hit. 61.8 or the negative 27, whatever. Like for example, GU. Let's say price go down and hit the 61.8, right? Boom. So once price hit the 61.8, my next identification is, where are my bands? So let's go back and let me use an example. So let's just say this is the 61.8. Price come down, hit the 61.8. Look at where my bands are. My bands are underneath the purple. That already signals that the bulls are in the market. Boom, arrow. That's confirmed that 61.8 area is valid. So now I will wait for my 90 EMA to come in and then I would wait for my indicator to close boot. I would enter the trade, put 100 pips stop loss down. From here, put 100 pips stop loss down, target 200 pips up. When you're at 100 pips, guys, you are control. You can close your trades at 100 pips. It still would be 2%. It still would be 2%. So you are in control. You will more likely be up 100 pips most of the time doing this method. So when you're at 100 pips, I would definitely take it. I would take it, or you can sit and wait about 9 days for 200 pips. It's completely up to you. But TP will get hit. Just understand that you're in control when you're up 100 pips. I'm just saying you have the right to take that, because that is 2%. And trading 5 pairs, that is equivalent to 10%. So every month I have a chance to make 10%. Every single month, the way that I risk, I have a possible to risk to make 10% when I only have 5 on the table. Alright, so that is how I look at it. So that is what I'll be looking for on GU. So we did all these pairs. You guys seen how I mark up. You guys see what I'm waiting on. I explained a little bit about the indicators. I would know if it's ready. Yeah, we're definitely going to get a sell on GJ. We definitely will get a sell on GJ. This is way too far down. Yeah, we're going to get a sell on GJ. Yeah, we're going to get another sell on GJ for sure. We're going to get another sell on GJ. We might get another sell on EU too. So you guys see me do the whole markup, my monthly analysis for June. If you're interested in a class, you can message me on Telegram. Like I said, it's $250 for 3 months free. 3-hour session. We got to go through the 3-hour session because I got to break down each and every one of these indicators. And I promise you, after that, you will know exactly what you're doing. So, yeah, that's to be the end of this video. And if you got any questions, I got all the answers. Let's eat!